Welcome back to the Fishhead Homestead. Going to do a little live update for you on the property progress, everything we got going on here. We've got a bunch to show you. Lucas is actually over here trying to get his fire started. We're burning up some wood. We're going to be cutting some wood here in a minute, throwing it on the fire. We got to cut down a couple more trees. We're making room for the addition we're doing on the on-grid homestead cabin here. Make sure we got everything set up properly. Oh yeah, all messages. We want everybody to message. When you come in, even if it after it's live, hit that like button, guys. Do it. Do it. John C in the house. First in. As always. Good job, John C. Appreciate you joining us. We're going to do a little tour of the homestead here. Show you guys the progress on the cabin build. We got to cut down some trees, cut up some trees. Lucas is getting the fire going from yesterday. Family is doing amazing. But let me show you this. We got some work going on here. We're tearing down that old dog pen that we had, little dog kennel. Cover's already off. We've already started the deconstruction process on that thing. That's going to go in the construction dumpster as soon as it comes. We do have the porta potty already set up back there. We got 12 and a half acres, John. Pre-retirement days, hello to you. Appreciate you. I'll show you guys what we're working on here. I'm trying to walk with the tripod. This is going to be tricky. We'll do a little tour, and then I got some stuff I got to cut up. But so far, here is the addition progress. We've got the stem wall built and all filled in. It's going to be a pretty good size on-grid homestead cabin to add to what we already have here. Lucas. There's Lucas.
That tree is so old you can just pull the branches out of it.
Okay, sweet. So we got some good dry wood to get the fire going.
You just gotta hit it like 5 times with the hatchet and then you can pull it out.
Okay, cool. Lucas is getting one of the trees we got down. Let's go check it out. But yeah, we've got the stem wall built and filled in now. This thing right here, clutch. Gotta have one of those. And the compactor over there. Can't do any of this stuff without the compactor because the clay sand has to be compacted super, super dense to be able to pour a good slab of concrete on it.
Pulled it out of the tree.
Oh yeah, it just breaks right off. All right, cool. Just that chill guy. Sanjeev, what's up to you? Appreciate you guys for joining us. We're at to our house here on the homestead. We've been living in this little tiny house here for quite a while, but we're actually going to build onto it. We've got a master bedroom suite, a regular bedroom, another bathroom, a master bath, living room and kitchen, and a pantry and a hallway going into the old part of the house. So we've got a bunch of stuff going on over here. We've also been taking down some trees. We got to cut up this guy, get it on the fire pit. We got another tree laying down right there. And this tree right here that Lucas has been cutting up. We're going to take all those right now. Well, in a few minutes, I'm going to show you guys a few other things and get those cut up and get them burnt because we got to get rid of some stuff. We burnt 3 trees yesterday on this fire pit. We have our regular fire pit over there, but I didn't want to just start throwing big trees across it and mess it all up, so we're just burning stuff here in the yard. It's actually pretty efficient. Just burned a hole in the grass, but this is all going to get covered over by more dirt with new grass anyway, so who cares? Just that chill guy, appreciate that. Santa Nor Vlogs in the house. Hello to you. Lucas is back here. I figured I'd show you guys the progress on the homestead before we start doing a little bit of work. So Like I showed you, we got the cabin build going over there. That's going to be awesome. We got the fire pit, which is halfway built over here. That's not permanent yet because I haven't picked the exact location for it yet. We got Sushi over here, our dog. Hey, Sushi. He comes in at night, but this is where he stays during the daytime. Got his little cabin built here for him. Hey, buddy. Being a good boy? He's a good boy. Sushi's a good boy. Justin McMullen, hello to you. Michigan in the house. Durgish, hello to you. Saying hi to the dog. So we got the dog kennel, daytime dog kennel built. We got the shed built. It's where I keep like all the holiday decorations and most of the yard tools and stuff. Had to do a little bit of work back here. Just some fill dirt and stuff. That's done. We're just waiting for the grass to grow on it. We got the chicken coop over here. Chicken coop is looking great. Let's see if I can get the tripod back here through the trees without hitting too many things like that. Well, those are trees. Those are trees. That's a tree. But here we go. We've got 2 ducks and 3 hens that survived since the springtime. They've been doing pretty good, and they're providing us with eggs now. From Dubai. Nice. Dubai in the house. Oh, Justin, I envy you for the ice fishing. Wish we could do some ice fishing. We put that owl up there, and so far it's keeping the hawks away. We do have the cover over the top, but I don't think that's hawk proof.
Can you please come help?
We're going to start cutting up some wood here in a second. Check if there's any more eggs, dude.
I already did just now.
You did?
Yeah.
We only got 1 egg today? Tell them about the eggs.
Every day we're getting eggs.
What color are they?
All brown, so they're all chicken eggs.
We got some really nice, like extra large size brown eggs coming out of these girls.
They're all chicken. They're all from the chickens.
The ducks haven't laid any eggs. We haven't tried any duck eggs yet.
They never laid any eggs.
Glass-free fire in the house. Kapal in the house. Appreciate it. It is kind of a dream life. Pakistan in the house. Michigan. Justin, we are definitely going to come up north probably next winter. Lucas, Dylan, Zach, and my wife have never seen snow. Never seen snow, dude.
You have?
I grew up in Connecticut. I know all about snow. But I moved to Florida, and my whole family now is all Florida people. Which is pretty crazy to me that no one else in my family besides myself has ever seen snow. So yes, Justin, we're coming up north eventually, and we want to do some ice fishing.
Show them the little fire I made.
And I got to show everybody snow.
I made a little fire here.
Okay, sweet. Sounds good, Justin. We got a pile of bricks here we're going to be working on.
Inside.
We have 2 more fire pits we're working on.
You gotta look inside.
Lucas has just been playing around here, but he's got himself a little
There's a bunch of sticks and leaves inside.
little fire pit, which hopefully will never get lit. Don't light that, dude.
I know.
We still got the old saltwater boat we're working on. Not much progress has happened except that I rebuilt the trailer. We got an almost brand new trailer now for it. So things are coming along nicely, but we gotta get some work done here. So I'm just gonna cut up this tree. We're gonna throw it on the fire, and we can hang out around a nice big bonfire.
Dad, we can already start a fire right now.
Hold on 1 second, dude. Let me grab the chainsaw. I'll be right back. I'll just let you guys check out this beautiful scenery. That's going to be our backyard back there. LP's Outdoor Adventure. Justin, send it to fishheadvideos@gmail.com. I check that all the time. I probably won't go back and read all these. Yes, we'll definitely let you know. But yeah, let me grab chainsaw. We got this. Safety glasses. Since I can't find my regular safety glasses anywhere, I'm just going to use Dylan's sunglasses that I grabbed off the countertop. Hopefully it's fueled up. I think I put gas in it last time I used it, so we shouldn't have any issues there.
Last time you used it was like 2 months ago.
No, it was last week. Last weekend, we were cutting up the other trees.
Yeah. I was thinking about when you cut down that tree right there.
All right, we got the chainsaw. Let's get down there. We'll cut up that tree. We'll get the bonfire going. Ezra, yes, appreciate you for coming in. Don't throw rocks in there, dude. Go. We're going to go that way. Grab the chainsaw.
No, I can't.
You got to carry the chainsaw so I can carry the camera.
I'll carry the camera.
No, it's heavier and awkward. All right, we're going down. So yeah, once we get that old dog pen all broken up and taken down, we're going to get a construction dumpster set up over here. We'll throw it all in there with a bunch of other stuff we got to get rid of. The property will be a lot nicer and cleaner without that on there. And then that's going to be like a overflow parking area for when we have guests and stuff. They can just park over there on that side of the yard. So this tree right here is what we got to get rid of, guys.
And that one.
Yep, we're doing this tree, which I cut down last week. We got an oak tree right here, which we still have to clean up. And we got one more pine tree over here, which we have to clean up. And we're just going to be burning all the limbs and small stuff right here. Hey, Bob, appreciate you coming in.
Dad, that tree we cut down like a year ago.
Yeah, that one back there, right there, I cut that down in the springtime. And it's still sitting there. We've been cutting pieces off it to burn, but it's just been sitting back there for a while. We got to get that thing out of here. Ezra, we are in Florida, North Florida, in the United States. So I guess I'll just set this right here, because this is the first one I want to get cut up. And Lucas is going to be throwing all the branches and stuff in the fire.
Dad, are we in the United Kingdom?
No, we're in the United States. Chile, we just had to get these few small trees right here that are really close to where our house is being built. Because these big pine trees here, these huge ones, every time we have a hurricane, they come down, or one of them comes down, and if you have one of them by your house, it'll crush your house. So in Florida, you've always got to be paying attention to where the really tall trees are on your property, and if they can come down and land on top of your house and crush it.
Hey, Dad, can I
So
start the fire?
pretty much saving the lives of our family is the purpose.
Can I start the fire?
Wait 1 minute. Let's get some of these branches cut up, and then we'll get the fire going, and we'll
Already
throw
got
them all
one.
on there. That's going to burn faster than we can get that cut up. So we want to have that going, stuff to put on it before we get the fire blazing.
Okay. I'll start chopping.
All right, Ezra. Appreciate you coming in. Appreciate everybody for coming in. If you haven't hit that like button, do it. Do it. Hit the like button.
But Dad, can I tell you what not to cut so I can cut higher ones? This branch, and really all those little branches.
We're cutting all the branches off the big log. We're going to cut the log up into firewood pieces.
I know, but I'm going to start getting on the branches up high. So don't cut them don't cut them anytime soon.
This fire over here, guys, still smoking and still embering. That was just from yesterday. We did this same thing yesterday. 2 other trees we burned up and moved all the firewood out of the way. I'll show you guys the campsite further down on the property, because we're going to bring all the cut pieces of the log. Once we get all the branches to burn, we're going to cut the log up into nice sized firewood pieces and bring them down to the campsite, because those are good wood to burn when you're camping.
Why can't we just set this tree on fire?
It's too spread out, dude. We got to make it into a pile. He wants to just set the whole tree on fire. That wouldn't be safe either.
It would be quicker.
It's also green and fresh, so it's not going to burn real good unless we get it tight onto a fire. All right, let me grab the chainsaw and get all set up here. We'll get going on this project.
But Dad, those were really easy ones to get from the old tree. Dad, stop.
What?
The chain isn't even on correctly.
Yeah, it is.
No, it's loosened off.
It's a little loose. That's how it should be.
Okay, Dad, stop. Stop it!
Why?
Because I'm going to attach it if you want to.
No, I gotta cut the branches off. Hatchet those branches off and that tree over there. Not sponsored, but Echo is a really good chainsaw. I enjoy using this thing a lot. Yeah, it'll all burn up really fast. Pine sap is really flammable, so it's only one of the only trees you can actually just throw straight into a fire and it'll still burn good. But it gets all over your hands, get all sticky. Yeah, the chain's just a tiny bit loose. I'm probably gonna tighten it up before I cut anything else. Lucas noticed that too. The problem with this chainsaw, if you tighten it too much, it just binds up. So I've got to like find that perfect in between of it being a bit loose and not too tight. I am gonna do that right now, actually.
Dad, now I'm going to hatch it some more of this. Because this is a bit easier to hatch it because there's less sticks on it. But still, it's a bit easier.
I gotta go grab my chain wrench real quick. Yeah, I think if I just turn the tightening screw just a tiny bit, it'll probably be fine. If I take it all off and try to pull the bar out, then it gets too tight and then it binds up. But I think if I just tighten the little tension screw here just a little bit, it'll probably bring it in. Let me do it on the ground where I can actually control it.
Dad, are you about to start the chainsaw again?
Not yet.
Tell me when you're about to, because I want to be off the tree when you do.
All right, so I still had to loosen the bar nuts just a little bit to make it move. But now it should be pretty snug. It still has a little bit of play, but it's all in the track. So hopefully we're good. I think that's what we needed right there. Appreciate all you guys for being in here. I'm gonna set this down over here where I know I won't lose it. Otherwise I'll lay it down in the grass and then it'll be gone. I was like, that branch isn't supporting any weight. It binds right up on me. Yeah, it does seem a lot better. All right, I think I got all of the non-load bearing branches off. We'll get those out of the way, and then we can start cutting up the main trunk of the tree. Big old, maybe a medical helicopter or something going by right now. Going fast too. Let me get that stuff out of the way. It'll be ready for the burn pile. Lucas is down here still getting some of that dead wood ready. What we'll do is we'll throw a bunch of that dead wood on the fire, get it going, and then we'll throw this green wood on there. It should burn up pretty fast. Everyone's always like, oh, you just take that tree down. No, it doesn't really work like that. You gotta deal with all this crap. Can't just take a tree down, because then you gotta deal with it once it's down. What?
I'll get this tree done in 2 minutes.
Okay. We need the dead tree. We need the dead wood first.
No, that's too hard.
Once this tree is out of here, we'll have enough room basically between the tree and the house. It doesn't really look like it on camera, but that tree was really close to the corner of the house here. We'll still take down probably these 3 little scrub pines right here. So we don't need any little pine trees growing up and dropping pine needles on the roof. And then eventually becoming one of these monstrosities here that'll take your house out during the next hurricane. Off the hook. Ted, appreciate you coming in. Yeah, we're mainly focused on this one and the dead trees that we have down. Those three little guys, they can wait till next weekend or the weekend after. I wanted to go fishing so bad today, but I still kind of feel all congested and I'm not 100% yet. I don't know if you heard, but last week I was like super sick. Worst cold ever. But I'm pretty much like 80% good now. So we're getting back. We're getting back to good, but got to get this tree and the other trees over here out of the way for the homestead build. Ted, how was your trip to Florida? Was it awesome? I got to catch up on your channel, see what videos you've posted, but I know you were going to Florida like 2 weeks ago. Hopefully it was awesome. I'm sure it was. What we were doing yesterday is just throwing these big old branches on there without even cutting them. They burn. I just looked over and Lucas has pretty much all of the limbs off of that pine tree with a hatchet. So what I was doing over here with the chainsaw, he's over there doing with a hatchet. And it looks like he's about 95% of the way done with it. So that's pretty sweet. How much snow did you get, Justin? I know you guys had that big storm a couple weeks ago. I think there's more storms coming soon, if I'm not wrong. Definitely some crazy, weird winter weather we've been having. Here, it's been like in the low 30s, high 20s at night recently. But then during the daytime, like today, it's probably like 60 degrees out, 58 degrees out. It's been weird lately. Oh yeah, you're getting more snow right now. Yeah, that's what I thought. You got it? Yeah. All right, so Lucas has now finished all the limbing of that tree down there. That one landed flat on the ground, so it's going to be a little trickier to cut up into firewood pieces, but it's okay. This one we still have to do. I'm going to cut it from this end back. Hopefully not keep binding up my chainsaw as the...
This is the very tip of the tree, Dad.
Nice. All right, if you want, you can start throwing the dead wood on first, get the fire going.
I'm going to get a drink real quick.
Okay. Don't hatch it into the ground. I told you that.
I'm just
It
letting.
it dulls the hatchet. He always wants to slam the hatchet down into the dirt. He just did it again. I don't have any wedges with me. So I'm stuck trying to like use weight to drop it off the end. Hopefully if I do it from this end and work my way back where it's still kind of like stuck on the stump, I can get all the way back to the stump before it does. I do need some tree wedges bad. I definitely need some tree wedges because we have lots of trees and sometimes trees die here and I always want to get them out before they're dead. Except for this one giant dead pine tree. I don't know if you guys can see it back in there. It's kind of deep in the woods. It's not threatening anything, but I want to get it down because it's got tons of good dry firewood in it. And then I can also get the fat lighter wood at the bottom. Like the last 3 feet down into the ground too is all super, super flammable lighter wood. When pine trees die and stay upright like that for years, like that one has, the sap just slowly creeps down the tree and goes into the stump and the roots right by the ground. And that's super flammable, good fire starter wood. Man, I don't even need this jacket anymore, guys. It's getting that warm. I am in the direct sunlight. I'm sure if I was in the shade, it would be a little cool. But man, in January, when you don't need a jacket, that's pretty warm. Now we're going straight Seminoles. Let's go, FSU. Please be better next season. This past season was an abysmal nightmare. Terrible, terrible football to watch. High school teams would have beat us easily.
Dad,
All right, so the chain has not loosened at all. It's still in the same, feels like it's pretty much perfect actually. What, buddy?
I'm gonna be inside for a bit.
Why? You're not going to get the fire going? You got the lint. Remember the lint? Show everybody the fire starter lint. He cleaned out the dryer vent this morning, put all the lint in a baggie because that stuff is usually super flammable. He's just going to throw it on top of yesterday's smoldering white ashes, and I bet it'll just fire right up, and he can throw some of that dead wood on there and have the fire going again. I don't know if he's coming or not.
I'm cleaning my feet off.
All right, he's cleaning his feet off. Let me do a few more cuts on this tree, then we'll get the fire going.
Dad, this lighter and very dry sand cleans your feet off from the wet stuff.
Okay. He's walking around on the dirt saying he's cleaning his feet.
The sand, not the dirt. Okay, Dad, stop.
You need the dead wood, I told you.
There is a bunch of dead wood. Dad, there is a bunch of dead wood in there.
So the big trunk fell off of the trunk in the ground. So now I have to cut the rest of it on the ground, which is not ideal. But we'll go ahead and get the fire started because we got plenty of wood to start throwing on there. Lucas has
A starter.
a starter. Doc Lizards in the house. What's up to you? Appreciate you coming in. We're just doing a little workout here on the homestead, trying to get everything ready because construction has now begun.
I've done the hardest things so far.
We've got the foundation almost laid. They're coming tomorrow to do the underground plumbing for the addition on the homestead on-grid cabin that we're building here.
I've done the hardest work so far, hatcheting that whole tree.
Lucas did hatchet all the branches off of this tree over here. We're gonna burn those in a little bit, but we got a big pile we need to get going here.
I hatchet all of those in like 2 minutes, right?
Lucas, all that dead wood you brought over here, you should have put that in a tight pile at the bottom.
What?
That green wood's not gonna burn.
Well, still,
Just helping them start to build a fire without using a lighter or a match from yesterday's fire pit.
There's a bunch of lint.
Get that lint touching the red part and then blow
There
on it.
is no red part.
Yeah, it's all right under the white part. And you need small sticks right on top of the lint. I'll help them out. I got to break up some of this. Yeah, Doc Lizards, I do know. Heck yeah, I know that. We don't have any fences or decks we need built right now. I did build this little deck off the back of the house a couple of years ago. I put it all on concrete pillars. See those concrete pillars? And then I put 4 by 10 in between the pillars, and that's what I built the deck on. So there's no wood touching the ground on that one.
Dad, that will not start.
All right, let me get this started, guys. We need all the little tiny pieces of sticks like this.
Yeah, I'll put them.
No, you need them in a tight little pile.
I will. Put them right on the link, right?
Where's the link?
Can't you see
This
it?
piece is just loose laying on top. This piece is just loose laying on top.
See, Dad, I just one-shot those pieces of wood.
One shot.
Yeah, I meant like that, and then that, and then both of those went off. Here, watch, Dad, I'll cut these one shot. Dad, watch, I'll cut these one shot. If I can hit it. Dad. Dad, look, I can easily do it. That didn't really hit.
All right, there it goes. Now we need to one shot put all these little pieces of sticks on there before it goes out, dude.
There, right there, Dad.
Come on, throw them on.
You get some.
All the little tiny pieces of sticks. Break them all up into little pieces. Got to also watch where he's swinging the hatchet. Don't want to lose any fingers here, guys. Heck yeah, I was pretty proud of those concrete pillars I put in. Put 6 of them across a 20-foot deck. Thing is solid. on so we can start putting the bigger sticks on.
You're putting the little sticks on.
All right, well, bring them over here so I can do it.
No, I'm cutting them up into little sticks. And I'm throwing the little sticks to you.
Dock lizards, I was telling everybody, the reason we're out here doing this kind of stuff instead of fishing is I am still not 100%. Still a little sick. Burpee fisherman in the house. Appreciate you coming in. Heck yeah. 1 month subscriber.
Dad, there's a bunch of little sticks there for you.
All right, let me get some more sticks on there. But thank you, man, for coming in. Appreciate it. I'll show you what we're trying to burn up here, dude. We got all the limbs and stuff I just cut off of this pine tree right over here, and we still have all that to burn up. And Lucas chopped all the limbs and stuff off another one we have right down there.
Easily.
And we're still trying to get rid of the last remnants of the tree we cut down months ago.
Dad, I cut down that tree easily.
So that's what this fire is for right now.
Dad, I cut those branches off that tree easily.
Easily, he says.
Dylan took an hour. Dylan took 5 hours to cut down a tree. Took me 2 minutes to cut off 20 branches. Wouldn't you say 20, Dad?
Pretty good job, dude.
I'm gonna quickly go get a barrel.
I think we got a pretty good base going on this fire now. Once you get the base going with some dead dry wood like this, you can just start throwing all the live stuff.
Dad,
What?
look. Dad, look.
Sweet. Put it over there.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I don't think we have to worry about that going out now. Doing good, bro. Hope all is well. I seen you doing some working out lately. I haven't really had much of a chance to come on. I'm
Dad,
still pretty sick myself.
that's a little circle to put on top of that, right?
Yeah, now once that gets going, which it looks like it is about to start blowing up, We just start throwing all the big logs on there, and then we'll have a big old bonfire here in a few minutes.
Dad, can I put this on over it? It's like a little boma for them.
See if you can cut those two pieces apart from each other.
This?
Yeah.
There.
Oh, that's two separate branches?
Yeah.
Yeah, you can just throw the big branch across.
So these two on it?
No, just throw one on and then cut that piece off and then throw those two on. Try to keep it all like towards the middle of the fire. Without that.
So cut this branch off?
Yeah.
Okay.
We still have this whole bag of lint from the dryer vent. Cleaned out the dryer vent and there was so much lint in there. You always want to do that once in a while because it can catch your house on fire, but we got a ton of it and it's super flammable. So that's what we're using to burn this fire right now.
There, Dad, done.
All right, now just start throwing them on. I'll start throwing this lint on too.
Dad, but see how quick I cut that little branch off? Not even 5 seconds.
Yeah, if you were like survival situation, you could just use that lint as a fire starter. Look at that. It just goes up like crazy. And it burns pretty hot and long for what it is. Kind of impressive stuff. Let me get some more wood on there so we don't lose what we got.
Here, Dad, another delivery going on it.
I know, we got to just start feeding it.
There, that's a whole 2 branches, Dad. Dad, the
What?
people that were building our house didn't even know this fire was a thing.
It didn't exist a couple days ago.
It didn't exist the day before yesterday.
The pine sap that's inside of them is actually a combustible material. So you just throw them on there, and eventually, as they dry out just enough, the pine tar catches on fire.
Dad,
What?
what are the people that cut down trees called?
Lumberjacks?
Yeah, I might be a lumberjack.
Okay. It's a pretty dangerous job.
But do you know how quick I just cut down everything?
See if you can drag any more dead branches from over there.
Okay.
Now I can start throwing those big ones on there. It burns up from the middle, and then as the middle burns out, you can just start throwing the smaller pieces back into the middle.
I want to be by the fire doing this. That just caught me by unfortunately.
Gonna be a big old bonfire here in a second, guys. Sigh, yeah, we are not fishing today. Got so much going on here on the homestead. Trying to burn off some trees, do some work. We got the addition almost ready to start filled in. Plumbing's going in this is the end of the week.
Dad, I haven't done this much work in a while.
But yeah, because of all that, we've taken a couple weeks off of fishing. I do have 2 fishing videos that I'm working on, and I have our Amelia Island adventure fishing video coming out here this week.
You haven't posted that yet?
No, we still have 3 videos we're working on. Still need to be posted, half edited and posted, and then we'll be pretty much caught up to where we are here. So we're like 2-3 weeks behind on our videos.
Well,
But I'm pretty sure that's normal for most YouTubers.
Yeah. Well, Unspeakable just constantly does it, even when he's sick.
Yeah, but he pays people to edit.
Yeah, Preston does that too. Unspeakable gave
It doesn't count if you have an editor that you pay.
Dad.
Terry B in the house. Appreciate you coming in, Terry.
Dad,
We're burning some green wood here. It's getting crazy.
Dad, Unspeakable has 3 channels with James and Gabe in it. And Unspeakable gave James and Gabe only 1 channel.
Yeah, well, if he wants to make money.
No, they're all together, Dad. They all make money together.
Yeah, but Unspeakable makes the most.
Yeah. But still, with an extra channel, I guess it gets even more. Dad, this pile is about to be done.
I know, now we got the whole pile of what I just cut up over there to move. Let's give it a second, buddy.
Okay.
Let's not smother it.
Can I just put that one on?
We'll let that catch before we throw anything on there.
Dad, can I put this one on and then stop?
Yeah, you can throw that last one on there. Get it all up over it. Okay. If you're wondering why we're not too worried about just having a big fire in the middle of a backyard, we're getting some dirt brought in and we're going to finish out leveling everything here. It'll be nice and smooth, and we're going to put topsoil on top of that and then spread grass seed. So all this will be nice new grass here pretty soon.
Dad, come get
Real
a drink.
soon,
Dad, come
hopefully.
Come get a drink, Dad. You need a drink. I don't. Dad, I only see that teensy bit of fire down there.
Go grab the lighter fluid. We can spray some on there to get it going.
Where is it? Where's the lighter?
Right inside the door right there.
Okay.
I can see the fire burning under it, but just for fun, we're gonna put a little bit of this on top. Double A fishing in the house. Yeah, we don't want to put it too packed on there because the fire underneath won't be able to get through. I know just from experience, this thing will catch and go, but I'm gonna go ahead and just get it started a little bit faster. Double A, it is a bit expensive, but nothing compared to what this is costing. Nothing close. 10 loads of topsoil is like, I don't know, $3,500. building a house. Nothing like it. But let's have some fun here. Do not spray this directly into the fire, guys.
I'm staying right here because I don't want to get burned.
All right, there we go. Now we can throw some more on there. Landon Sellers in the house.
Dad, I can put more on
Gabe Owners. I do not know Gabe Owners.
there. Dad, can I put more on there?
Is that Gabe from Unspeakable?
Dad, can I put some on there?
Yeah.
Is that Gabe from Unspeakable?
Lucas wants to know because he loves Unspeakable. He watches it all the time.
Today we just got.
Stuart says hi.
Hi. Today we just.
He says hi.
Dad, today we just got drinks from Unspeakable. But Dad, I haven't really ever done this much work in my life. I'm gonna sleep good tonight, Dad. Right?
He says he's going to sleep good tonight.
I'm getting all beaten up. Dad, put some more lighter fluid on.
Nah, it's good. Once we get these last few trees out of the way, it's going to open up the yard real nice. Then we'll get the structure of the house built. We want to get the outside of it completely finished. Let me help him.
Ouch.
What'd you do?
Oh, the stick. Oh, my neck. Is my neck bleeding, Dad?
Nah, you just got a little scratch. Just a little scratch. Never hurt anybody. Yeah, there we go. It's kind of hard to see in the daylight, but that fire is like... The fire's going up to like here now. Yeah, you can't even see the fire. We'll let that breathe for a minute, buddy.
Okay.
We'll throw some more sticks on in a few minutes.
I can put this on, obviously.
Yeah, little stuff you can throw on there. And dead stuff you can throw on if you want to start dragging those dead sticks up.
No, Dad.
Are they attached to the tree still?
Yeah.
Oh. Yeah, Zach's doing good. Fatter than ever. He's actually getting a personality now. He can sit up and he grabs things and he has fun doing stuff.
Can roll over.
Yeah, he rolls over. He plays games. Kenzie's Adventures in the house. Appreciate you coming in, Kenzie. Burning up some wood here that we got to get rid of. The big pieces, we're saving them for next year's campouts. We got some nice sized logs, like 18 inches by, well, it varies from the bottom of the tree. Bottom of the tree is like this.
Dad, once we cut down those two trees right there, that will clear the yard a lot.
We got that one from one other tree we cut up. That's all oak. That's all good
No,
hardwood
Dad,
for
once we
cooking
cut-
and stuff.
Dad, once we cut up that tree right there, that'll clear up the yard.
Yeah. Yeah, we got a few trees to cut up, but once we get the pine trees out of the way and the big logs back to our campsite, which is back there, we like to burn pine when we're camping because it burns hot and fast. And all we care about when we're camping usually is just staying warm. That wood over there, the hardwood, we use for cooking. Cooking stuff over oak is really good.
Dad, popcorn with butter salt.
Popcorn with butter salt. Nice. Heck yeah. Cheers. Popcorn with butter salt, guys. Let's test it.
Tastes normal. Doesn't it taste normal?
Tastes normal. Regular popcorn. We have 12.5 acres, double A.
Including our property, Grandpa's property, and Aunt Meg's property.
Yeah, our family's area here is 44 acres. But our property, which is like here, this way, is 12.5 acres.
How many feet is in an acre?
Good question. Someone look up, Google, how many square feet is an acre?
And then we'll add up how many feet.
I have no idea how many square feet are in an acre.
So say there's 100.
Or meters, I guess, if you want to look it up.
Dad, say there's 100.
Julio in the house. Hey, Julio. Appreciate you coming in. No fishing today, Julio. We are out here on the homestead burning up some wood we got to get rid of.
Dad.
Ray's outdoors. Appreciate you coming in.
Dad.
Having a little popcorn here by the fire that seems to have gone out again.
Dad. If say there's 100 feet in an acre, you would have to add 100 times 12, right?
I don't know, but you're about to spill that. Good. Half an acre is the water hole. Nice. Ours is like a sort of like an elongated rectangle, but it's wider on one end. It gets a little wider as you go back. So like our property kind of goes bigger into the woods back there, and we have like 6.5 acres of woods. And we have a sweet campsite that we set up over here, and we have another like primitive campsite that we have back there. We haven't done a video back there yet this year. We've done 2 already over here, but none back there yet. So probably the one we're going to do that. Dove hunting, sweet. We get a few doves, but we get more quail. We have tons of quail here.
And Dylan said he's seen a roadrunner here.
We do have roadrunners and bluebirds and all other kinds of birds, but we do have some good quail that would be delicious. I just never get out here and hunt. We're always too busy. Oh, 1,000 acres is a square. I thought you meant the shape. Nice. That's a big property.
1,000 acres?
43,560 feet to an acre. Nice.
So that times 12.
Yeah, definitely for farming. This isn't quite big enough to have a real farm on. We just have our little hobby farm with the chickens and stuff.
No, if we clear out all the trees, it's big enough for a good-sized farm.
Not really. We would still just have a hobby-sized yield, even if we grew like tomatoes or something back there. It wouldn't be quite big enough to be profitable. Let me get this thing going again, guys.
No, Dad, if we evened out all our property and got rid of our house, would it be enough for a farm?
Woo!
Can I put this on now, Dad? Dad, can I put this on now?
22 plus acres, nice. You get quail on yours just naturally. The only reason I think we have quail is because there's a hunting refuge or a plantation back on the other side of our property back there, and they like grow them and breed them, and also for deer, which is why I think we have so many deer here.
The fire went out again.
It's still going, dude. It'll stay going.
Can I put this on?
Yeah, it's enough to have plenty of work to do.
Dad, can I put this on?
No, let's wait. We're gonna just let it burn for a while, buddy. We don't want to put it out. We really need some of that dead wood that you cut up over there.
Go get some. Use your chainsaw. And
This wood is so green, it's not wanting to stay going.
Yep.
But it's all red down in the middle, so I know we're not going to lose it.
Dad,
Yeah, we do need dead wood on there.
Dad, go chainsaw the dead wood.
Matt, who? No crab fishing today, unfortunately. But we'll be doing it again soon.
Dad, go chainsaw the dead wood.
All right, we're going to need some of this dead wood. Nice. That's kind of what ours is. We're all cleared out like on the front half. Mainly, I left the part up by the road that's not cleared, so you can't really see our house from the road. But then this is all cleared, and then all that back there is still forest. Which we kind of like. We like having some forest back there. There's some trails. Our primitive campsite is over, like pretty much straight back that way.
That has the boma.
Yeah, we built a boma around the campsite so we can set up our hammocks, and there's like a little sort of like natural fence around us. And then we left one side of it open for the fire pit. And also the fire like heats up inside the boma that we built. And so we can stay warm inside of our little campsite back there.
Next time, soon we gotta go camp down there again, Dad.
Yeah, we've been burning the green wood for 2 days. I guess yesterday's fire kind of went out a little too much. But we were just throwing everything on there yesterday, and it was
Dad,
burning.
tell them when we were
We're gonna go get some of this dead wood real quick, dude. Let's go get it. Bring the hatchet.
Well, I'm cutting this branch real quick, okay? Dad, are you glad I got you your drink?
Lucas, come grab the dead wood.
Coming. Dad,
What?
cut off all the branches and then I'll start helping get the dead wood, okay? I'll bring the hatchet.
It's still laying all around now, dude. Just grab it, pick it up, like all this stuff.
I'll do the
All this stuff.
but there's a bunch of vines.
It's fine. See, like all this stuff.
Dad, there's a bunch of smile at. before we did this, you said you would get me gloves.
All right, we should be able to just spray a little bit of that. What's happening, because it's like a dome, the shape of the pine branches, it's all burnt out in the middle, but the dome is still there. There's actually fire inside inside the middle of that
Dad,
dome.
it's like the Simpsons. They're trapped inside. But Dad, isn't it
All that dead wood's gonna catch real good.
Dad, isn't it like the Simpsons? Dad,
Yep.
tell the people if they know what the Simpsons is or not.
They know what the Simpsons is.
If you don't know what the Simpsons is, say you don't, and we'll tell you a bit about it.
Oh, I forgot to plug the phone in. Phone not charging, guys. Not charging.
When you didn't even turn it on.
We will be fishing again soon, guys. I promise. We just have a ton of stuff to do right now around the homestead, so we can't go fishing right now. But next weekend, we'll definitely be doing some fishing. Comment below, email us, whatever. Comment on one of our other videos. Let us know what kind of fishing you want us to do next weekend.
That tree right there.
No, that one's staying. That's a nice looking tree.
No, Dad, it's old.
What tree?
That right there.
The one with those leaves on it?
Yeah.
No, that one's staying. See how we have it set up? One tree, one in the middle, and then that one over there.
Yeah.
And then the pine trees in between them. We did that on purpose, dude.
I've never looked at it.
Lucas wants us to take out one of our nice trees over here.
I've never looked at it that way. Dad, wear your hat like unspeakable.
No. If I was like totally bald and I wore my hat like this, and then you could see my bald dome underneath.
Unspeakable doesn't care. And Gabe. Well, Gabe didn't even wear a hat.
All right, it's crazy YouTuber time, guys. Woo! Oh, it exploded. We don't care what happens. Woo! Crazy YouTuber time. That's the moment of this video. Let's cut some stuff up. I'm going to drive my truck over here and we'll smash it with a sledgehammer. How fast can we destroy a $200,000 Lamborghini? Woohoo! Yeah!
Every single video that we do from now on, we gotta do a crazy YouTuber time. Okay, Dad? And when we have
You want to come say hi to everybody, babe? Let them see Zach. Bring it over.
Dad, do it. Show the people Zach. We just did a crazy YouTuber time.
Zach's coming. Zach's coming. There he is.
I can't really see.
Say hi to everybody. Hey. Zach's in the house. Right? These guys like Unspeakable and stuff, they just destroy crazy things because they know their video is going to make like $5 million, so they don't care.
I made you guys food.
Dylan's making food. He's out here.
I made you guys some.
What'd you make?
Vienna sausages, eggs.
Vienna sausages with eggs.
And we also have popcorn.
And popcorn. Pretty decent lunch.
Mhm.
All right, let's try one of these Viennas.
The egg has a bit of liquid in it. It's basically an over easy egg that hasn't been popped yet.
That's good stuff. All right. We'll give Zach back to Mama Fish Head. See you later, buddy. See you later. The sun's right up there. He doesn't want to look up at the camera.
Hey,
Hey.
Dylan, did you put some cinnamon toast crunch on it? Go get that quick.
No.
I want to try it.
No, Dad won't eat it then.
No, he has that piece.
No, dude.
Okay. Okay, so
What's wrong with it? Is it one of our eggs?
No. Dad, get your fork and get a bit of that. This one on the Vienna sausage is yours.
All right, we're going to try some egg white
With the seasoning on it.
with the seasoning and a Vienna.
Cheers.
Cheers.
You guys can split that yolk in half and split it.
That's pretty good.
I want to see how that yolk turned out.
Get it.
Ooh.
I split the yolk in half.
It's just a chunk.
So do a half a yolk with a Vienna.
It's good. That yolk looks
Now I'm
perfect,
gonna get
doesn't
some of
it?
that. It's still on the yolk does look perfect.
Good.
Mmm.
You guys like it?
Mm-hmm.
Dylan, take it.
Let Lucas eat the rest.
All right, good recipe, buddy.
10 out of 10 rating.
All right, that was Dylan's lunchtime recipe. Really good. Becca is like 3 days behind me on this cold. She's still struggling. She didn't want to come out. She just brought Zach out and handed him off. She's still not feeling good at all. But I know her pain because I was there a few days ago.
Then you can have all that, okay?
Okay. What we got to do is push down this pile so that the top of it gets onto where all the red embers are. And then the whole thing will get burning real good again. Let me go bring this back.
Just put it on the deck. Say that. Leave it on the deck. Can we play some wiffle ball? Okay.
Let me call it on the...
Call it on the what? Live?
All right, I'm going to go ahead and get this thing packed down, get that fire going again. We got to get the rest of this wood burnt up, but I won't put you all through that agony.
Dad, can we put the rest of this on?
Definitely some more work, but we'll keep everybody updated on the progress here on the homestead. We're going to do a little bit of a deer corn experiment coming up soon. Once the construction work and everything, there's a little break in between, we'll do the deer corn experiment. What, Lucas? Come over here.
Don't do a live, don't do a short decor experiment. Do a video.
All right, Lucas says don't do a short for the deer corn. He wants a full video. That's okay. I'm about to call it, Stuart. We'll let that finish up here in a little bit. I'm gonna throw the rest of the branches on there and just let it slow burn down. Good thing about that is you don't really have to worry about like a forest fire or anything because it doesn't want to burn fast. I see the flames just starting to poke up here. So all that dry deadwood we just put on top, that's going to be going here in a minute. But I'm going to finish it out here. Appreciate everybody for coming in. If you're watching this after it's live, make sure you hit that subscribe button, guys. What are you doing with your life if you haven't? Just kidding, everybody. But thank you so much. We'll see you in the next one.